another episode. Hi guys, welcome to episode 71.
I think.
Yes. If we don't hurry up and get Dray to vacation, he's gonna lose it.
I am.
This week has been challenging dealing with him.
I'm about to say, no, it's not been challenging for me.
That's because you haven't been, you're silly.
Oh.
You've been like just ready to go all over the place. How you been, Dray? What has your week been like?
What has my week been like? You mean
last week and this weekend?
Last week has been pretty chill. Weekend was good. So overall, a B+.
Oh, okay.
What about you? And there may be some things that I'm not remembering, but yeah, I think overall it's been good.
Yeah. Last week, I was away at training for work. It went great. I was actually relieved to be away, but glad to be back. The weekend was full of just catching up on stuff, mommy stuff, house stuff, wife stuff. But overall, I mean, it's been good. I feel like this week is jam-packed full of things that kind of need to get done because we're getting ready to go on vacation. And let me just go ahead and mention right now.
What's that?
Cinco de Mayo is coming up Monday, May the 5th. We will not have an episode. I was going to try to fit 2 episodes into this 1 week. That's too much for my liking.
I mean, but it's really not.
It's too much.
Okay. For
my liking. That's my boundary. So I'm just setting it. Y'all will see us when we come back off of vacation.
And that works too.
There we go. By then, it'll be Mother's Day. We can give you a recap of our vacation. Hopefully, we can get some footage of this vacation. I've got some funny videos that I'm thinking of doing, so I'm hoping that it comes out good. I got a couple big things happening at work I'm excited about, but overall, life is life. Let me tell y'all, though, I think in previous podcasts, I have discussed nobody leaves you a manual on how to be a first-time parent.
Right.
Why are you looking like that?
I'm
you look really intense.
What you mean?
I know, it was like you had that smolder look on your face. And you're drinking water, right?
I am.
Oh, yes. Okay. But anyways, registering our son for kindergarten is fairly easy. But when you try to go against the grain, meaning like get them reassigned or into some specialty school or just looking out for your kid, baby, you get stonewalled so quick. And like, I just can't imagine having to fight for my civil rights. Because I feel like I've done so much fighting just for our kid to get switched to a normal school instead of a low performing school. And I'm tired. And I really honestly haven't done much but emailed a lot.
Right. If
I had to go to council meetings and talk to people and protest, it would just be a lot. And so that's my tidbit of today. I just feel like I've been hustling for this kid that doesn't even realize it. He has no idea what's going on, but just trying to set him up for the best possible outcome when it comes to school. And then I heard this lady, I know I'm ranting, but the lady at the school that he's currently at said the weirdest thing to me. She's just like, it's kindergarten. It doesn't matter.
Oh, see, stuff like that.
And that's why I said,
stuff like,
because you have that ideology that it doesn't matter, it lets me know that my child shouldn't be here because this is the foundation.
Yeah.
And if the foundation don't matter, this whole structure is going to fall apart. Like, heck no. And so I'm praying that this thing comes through. I'm doing what I need to do. But yeah, it's tough, y'all. And I need my baby to get into.
So if anybody has some school contacts, let us know.
Okay.
Let them know.
School board members.
Let them know.
Yes, help me, please. But yeah, so that's my tidbit. So, moving on to question of the day.
Question of the day. All right, hit me with it.
Oh, no, we want to start with yours because yours is light. Or do you want to start with mine?
We don't have to do mine.
What?
You want to do mine? All right, I'll do mine. Mine is sports related.
Okay.
Do you see? You don't know. Well, maybe
I do know a little bit of sports.
Give me your top. This is basketball. I'm talking about NBA. Give me your top 5 players, greatest of all time players.
Can I just give you my top team?
No, top 5 players of all time.
I don't know a lot of players.
Okay,
but I'll answer the question.
I'm for you. I'm not gonna say the GOAT, the greatest of all time, and or your favorite player.
I think the greatest of all time is Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him that.
All right.
Growing up in high school, I loved Grant Hill. Grant Hill was that dude for me. Mm-hmm. And so I loved him. As I got to college and I met you, I grew a newfound respect for NBA, and I love the Boston Celtics even till today. That is my team. If I'm gonna watch a game, it's gonna be Boston Celtics. And so because of that, I don't know if he's the greatest of all time, but I have grown to love
Rajon Rondo.
Yes, Rajon Rondo. And Ray Allen. So, Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen, Grant Hill, Michael Jordan.
You missing one.
I don't know. I'm going to forfeit my 4th person. Okay. Slide somebody in there because I have no idea right now.
So you ain't give me nobody old school except for maybe Jordan. But
I know some old school, but I didn't really watch back then, so I don't know.
So I'm going to give you my starting team. And these comprise of the GOATs.
Okay.
And my favorite.
Okay.
So.
Who's your favorite of all time?
No. I'm let me get my list, and I'm gonna tell you if I consider him the GOAT or he's my favorite.
Okay.
All right. So putting the starting team together, positions 1 through 5. At the point, you got Magic
Johnson. Okay.
The GOAT.
Never seen him play before, but I'm sure he's great.
Number 2, I got the boy was bad.
I'm sure he was. He didn't become Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Number 2, like you said, Michael Jordan.
Mike Jordan.
Number 3, to me, he's a GOAT. Well, his career was short because he got injured. But I'm going to put him at number 3 because he was my favorite player, T-Mac.
Tracy McGrady. Yes, okay. Yes. See, I got it. I got it. Okay. Yeah. And I've watched him play.
He had his career was shortened because of the injuries. I got him at the 3. Number 4, GOAT talk, Larry Bird.
And that's where you're going to miss me.
Yeah. And so
I haven't seen, I don't think I've seen him. I might have seen clips.
And I had to go back, when you get into basketball, you start to look at old clips of the older players with the generations before you. And when I tell you Larry Bird was that dude, he was that dude.
What position did he play?
I think he played 3 or 4. I can't remember.
What is that, power forward?
Small forward.
Oh, okay.
Forward. Yeah. I want to say it was power
forward. Who do you
have
as your center?
Oh, Big Nasty. Shaq.
Okay.
Ain't nobody to me and everybody, Dominique Wilkins. You could get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But to me, I don't see nobody messing with Shaq in his prime. Yeah. You had double team Shaq in his prime.
He for him to be his size, he was a powerhouse. And he could move. Dominant.
So that's my starting 5. If you give me your starting 5, can your starting 5 be my starting 5? Let's see. I doubt it. That's my little opener.
Okay.
Next week we might do, I don't know if we can do football.
No, I definitely don't know enough about football. Okay. So football, I can probably name you
some teams.
Well, no, I can name, what's his name? Steve Smith. Mm-hmm. But these are all Panthers players. Yeah. Steve Smith was great. Cam Newton. I like a little Deion Sanders. Mm. Deion Sanders was good to me. Can't think of nobody else really right off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure if you name somebody, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I heard of him. Oh, who's the guy like Tom Brady and them?
Oh, the cheetah.
Is that because he was
deflating football?
Yeah. Was that proven that he was deflating?
I don't know if it was proven, but I think he did it.
How you know? You were there. You
did.
seen that man deflating them balls?
He probably did it.
You don't know. Allegedly.
He did it.
Allegedly, because I ain't gonna get sued. All right. So, since we're on light topics, here we go. Got it off of Facebook. If you were offered $50,000.
50, okay.
But you had to be chased by one animal for 24 hours. What animal would you pick?
Had to be chased by an animal?
Yes.
For 1 hour?
No, for 24 hours.
Oh, for 24 hours.
For $50,000.
Okay. So if we are talking about...
Are insects animals?
An insect is an animal. So I am going to pick an ant. I'm going to
Why do we think this?
I'm going to pick
because I just said that in my head, I was like, I'm going to choose an ant. Yeah. But then I was like, hold on, is an insect an animal?
Yeah, it is considered an animal.
Because, yeah, it definitely said one animal. Yeah, one ant can chase me for 24 hours all day. Hours. Sure. I'll actually give you a ride.
Right, yeah.
Come on.
Now, if we are talking, so let's say insects is an animal. You can look it up, look in the animal kingdom. But if we remove insects.
Okay, if you remove insects.
I will say a turtle.
Hold on. Well, a reptile is
yeah, reptile, insects, all of those are in the animal kingdom. If we remove reptiles and we're talking about mammals, oh, a sloth.
I'm not you picking.
So I got it covered. I got it covered. If you say,
what if it was like a vicious sloth? Like if he gonna claw your eyes out?
I don't care.
Because he probably going in slow motion.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen a sloth.
How do they eat then?
I don't. They eat trees. They eat leaves, I guess.
Okay. So they're not like predators.
I don't think they. Yeah, ain't knowing where they chasing anything.
All right. I got you. Understood.
So that 50,000 is mine.
Okay, so when I originally heard this question, I don't know why my crazy mind went to a bird. I said, have I lost my mind?
Oh yeah, they gonna get you.
They gonna peck my dirt eyeballs out. Like, who wants some bird flying around here? But then I got my reason.
The only way they not get you if you go inside and they like
then you have to be inside all day.
Yeah.
But okay, so then I began to think. I thought about the ant. But then I was like, well, is an ant an animal? Da 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 da. But then I thought about a fish. Because I was thinking something that can't follow you. Like, a fish can't really chase me unless...
But does that count?
I don't know. They didn't give me parameters on this thing. So now I'm thinking like, well, if I was in the water, would I want to be chased by a fish? No. Yeah. Even if it was like a little small fish, like, please get away from me.
Right.
So...
Yeah, I got mine set up. Ant, turtle, sloth.
I'm just going to say ant, and if that disqualifies me, then my next answer would probably be a turtle. Because...
You can't say what I say.
Well, I like turtles.
No, that you said, you can't say what I say.
Okay, so I got to think about another animal.
Right.
Dang. What's a slow-moving animal?
There was your question. You should have something fired off.
What? Nah, I just, I be thinking about these things. Literally, I don't know. You know what? I wouldn't want to be a bird, a dog, a cat.
Right. Yeah.
Dang. Nope, I can't even say that because I was about to say hippopotamuses are big as hell, but they are fast. Okay, so this 50,000
and they're vicious.
I was gonna say they would not be mine.
So,
yeah, I don't know. What else do you have for me?
Let's talk about Shannon freaking Sharp.
Oh my God, you're gonna run my blood pressure up. So, full disclosure, I don't know everything. What I do know is, didn't he have like something that came out, some recording where he was choking out somebody?
He was having sex. This was a few months ago of him being recorded having sex.
I thought we already heard that.
Yeah, but now there's a new allegations of where he's been messing with his 18-year-old underage girl. Well, she's of age now, but she's still young as hell. And so I think
this is the
yeah. So she's claiming emotional manipulation, coercion, and
is she like suing him?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
this is a what you call it, a civil lawsuit where she don't want no jail time. She wants some money.
How do you know that the allegations are actually true?
Well, I don't know if we know that now. This is what the court thing is going to decide. But she's claiming that he's been grooming her like before 18, not 18.
Now I did. Oh, something's my eye. I did hear the sound bite that they had of him like admitting to choking her out, or like admitting to doing some type of like physical harm or something, or threatening to do physical harm. Honestly, he looked like the type of person who does these things. Like, I don't know why people. He looked a little wonky and weird to me, but that's just me. I
don't understand why these celebrities do the same thing over and over.
As in what? Like, what you mean?
Like, you get all this money, you get old, and you want to go get a young white girl? Like,
yeah. Well, honestly, if you right here beating on folks, then yeah, go get somebody else. Go ruin somebody else's life.
And I hope she wins, because y'all gonna learn one day. Y'all gonna learn your lessons. If you ain't gonna, yeah.
Well, but that's two-sided though, because you're saying y'all gonna learn. Are you saying y'all gonna learn like you should need to stop hitting on women or stop doing that? Because even though they're hitting on white women, it still don't make it right.
No, it doesn't make it right. But if she is lying and she's doing this for the money, that's what his black ass gets.
Because typically you do see a lot of fabrications going on when it's cross.
Yeah, she know that he got status, and it's I don't know.
Yeah, I have no real.
But like you said,
on this
very well could be true, because why else would you mess with a girl that young? Like, she just became legal. Why would you?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and
sometimes
he's 50 something.
I think about like in older generations, they're like our parents' age. My dad was 40, my mom was 20.
Right.
Now in 2025, it's like, why does an older man want somebody that young? Like, how old is Shannon Sharp?
I know why they say he's 50 something.
You 50, you want an 18-year-old? Like, get away from me. I couldn't imagine, because you sound dumb, you look dumb, you smell dumb.
Right, intellectually, what are y'all talking about? It's like me trying to go date a college kid.
Like you better know every TikTok niggas there.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna know they lingo. I don't know what Riz mean. I seen Riz the other day.
She don't know what fine wine is. Travel. She trying to go to Cancun every spring.
And they using ASL to mean as hell, but sometimes they put ASH. I'm confused.
ASL is age, sex, and location.
That's what I know. That's what me and you know it as. Couldn't wait to get home to get in them chat rooms.
Ass, but hell is just L.
I don't know, but sometimes I see it as ASL, and then sometimes I see it as ASH.
I'm done.
And I read ASH as Ash, and what sense don't be making sense at all.
Ash.
I be confused. Like
what is happening here?
Who started this?
What are you trying to convey right now? Because I'm pretty sure we're not getting it right.
And why are you spelling as, but you abbreviating the next word? Like. And I really don't get ASL.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's something that we did growing up that our parents were still like,
everything we did made sense.
No, they did.
Everything they did.
You think about your daddy. If I called him right now, he'd be like, I don't know why he used to do this thing.
But think of some of the lingo we use. What's some of the acronyms we use?
I don't know.
Was LOL started by us or generation before us?
But maybe older us, not like high school us. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure I was not saying LOL. Like, in high school, we were still in I was in the clueless, like, as if type. Whatever.
Ooh.
Whatever. You're not gonna talk about me. Okay.
But yeah, Shay Shay, and then that's another thing. What grown ass man called himself Shay Shay?
I don't think he gave himself that name. Somebody else probably gave him that, and he just ran with it.
Oh, I hope so then.
Think about your nicknames. You didn't give yourself your nicknames.
Oh, you're right.
So we can't. I mean, we can kind of judge him because he's answering to it. Because I'm pretty sure you would tell somebody, "Hey, don't call me that in public." Like that's what.
Shay Shay, whoa,
my mama called
my,
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But okay. So, did you ever find an answer to my more serious question?
What's your more serious question?
Or did you want to let's hold off on this question?
No. If you want to ask it, I ain't got no answer, but you ask it.
Well, there's no point in me asking it.
Ask it.
No. Okay, so, top 3 things that people should know about relationships in general. What makes marriages, relationships, all these things, what makes them hard? Top 3.
What makes them hard?
Mm-hmm.
Lack of communication,
Mm-hmm.
lack of finances,
Mm-hmm.
lack of sex.
Okay. So what if you're not talking about relationship in the traditional sense? So we're talking about friendships.
Friendship.
What makes friendships hard in 2025?
You can't be friends with someone who's jealous of you. You can't be friends with someone who uses you.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 2 I got.
Okay. I would still say miscommunication. Communication is at the top of everything for me.
That's not a deal breaker. At least for not for guys, I don't think.
Oh yeah, because y'all have miscommunication.
All
Y'all be
damn
like,
time.
that's fine.
All damn time. That ain't what I meant. Whoa, cool down. So, but I don't get it. Like
Nah, because me, I'm be like, hey, we don't have to talk about what did you mean by that?
Yeah.
And why was that octave in your throat like that when you said it? Because I would like to discuss that too. Okay, I can take those answers.
What are yours?
In a relationship, I would definitely say miscommunication. I would definitely say finances. But I only say finances are hard to overcome when there's a gross miscommunication. So people are not being truthful about your status. Mm-hmm. As long as 2 people are in financial strengths and they're both agreeing to a plan and they're both working towards the goal, you're in it together, I think you can overcome it. Finances become strained when you's not talking. Right. Somebody else is doing their own thing. This person's not adhering to the goals, and you become off focus. It's crazy. Speaking of sex, lack of sex. Mm-hmm. So lack of sex, you think could be a something that tears a relationship apart?
I think. Oh, that brings me to my other video I saw. Ooh, but we'll stay here.
No, yeah. I mean we can go to it because that's what I was segueing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that absolutely can tear a relationship up. I seen a video on Facebook, of course, and I don't know if the girl did this for content or what, but
I definitely believe it was for content.
Them folks,
but it was good content.
And yeah, well, so
it's hence why we getting ready to talk about
it.
The
thing was, she was in bed, she was asleep, and the POV was when you wake up to your husband masturbating because you said no to him earlier tonight or something like that, and. Of course, some women went on her side. Some women were like, "Ooh, you treat your husband like that." So the comments, men and women were 50-50. Mm-hmm. And one girl I remember seeing, she was like, "Damn, y'all some lazy wives." This is basically sex ain't number 50 pumps. Get your ass up.
And you come over here and do it. Then
she was like, ain't but 15, 20 minutes. Like, what are you doing to your husband? Mm-hmm. And then one girl was like, "Oh, we be tired and blah blah blah," Yeah. And the dudes were going in, of course. oh, I know your husband marries, boy. I hate to be your husband, boy. You need a divorce, blah, 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 blah.
So what is Dre's point of view?
What is your point of view?
Nah, we would like to know your point of view.
If I got to wake up and do that, I don't want to say what I want to say.
I almost spit out my drink. Say what's on your chest.
Oh,
okay, if you gotta wake up and do that, you don't want to.
Just know I'm going somewhere else to get service. The gas station is closed here, so I gotta go to the gas station up the street.
Because I need gas.
I need some gas.
I need some gas. So here's my thoughts. Initially, when you told me about this, and I think I actually saw it on Facebook, maybe a while back. I don't know, but anyways, I saw it and I thought to myself, if I woke up and you were doing this, do you know how awkward it would be? So I'm thinking of not like necessarily a lazy wife standpoint, but I'm so daggone socially awkward. Like if I'm rolled over and I feel this happening.
You wouldn't finish?
Do I?
You join in. What you mean?
How do I know that you want to be?
Yes. What you mean?
Okay, so now that, because we've never established this before, I would just, if I woke up, I'd be like, am I feeling what I think I'm feeling?
Oh, yeah, because you would have to feel the bed.
Yes, you feeling the rustle of the covers.
That's what you doing over there.
Either I'm going to wake up mad, confused, like, can you stop yanking on the covers? Which is awkward.
Right.
And then two, if I wake up, do I just lay there for a moment and like play hopscotch? Like, are you finished? Would you like me to
jump
finish? And I would be so, I don't know, I would feel a little, I don't know, weird, like I'm invading on your privacy. But then again, I don't feel like I'm invading on your privacy because why are you doing that laying beside me?
Because he's trying to tell you. I wanted some of that.
Telling you is not doing that. Telling you is waking you up.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they had that conversation.
I was gonna say, maybe he woke her up and she could have turned him down.
Right.
I don't know. Listen, I will say that on one end, I get her. Sometimes you be tired and y'all be like jackrabbits and you be like, listen, my uterus would like to live tonight. I don't want my back blown out. I want to go to bed. I'm tired. And then you always say, I don't want no lazy sex. Don't give me no just me sex. What you want? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You over beating your meat loud as hell. Like, go to the bathroom. But
if he got to go do all that,
I think that's
go down the street.
I think that's also like super problematic because if I am laying in the bed sexually frustrated, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm going to wake you up and just get on your nerves. Like, we're both going to be woke and mad. I'll be mad, sexually frustrated. You're going to be woke because you can't go to sleep. So we're going to have to, like...
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he tried to wake up.
He may have, but I don't know. I've never done that while you're asleep beside me. So I've never dealt with this issue because anytime I've ever woke you, which is slim, you normally just comply. But that's because you're a man.
That's right.
Women is a little different. Then I want to be like, okay, so that's your husband. Do y'all got kids? Do she work? It's just
what that means.
It's a ram of things like maybe she was tired. I don't know. But then I get the whole like, well, that's your man. You want to keep him. You don't want to deny him. So by saying I'm married and I'm not gonna deny him, does that mean now you have the right to wake me up at 3 o'clock every morning because you're horny at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I'm pretty sure this is not happening every night.
You don't know that. If you give a man an inch, he gonna take him out. He gonna wake you up 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning.
They married. They not doing that often.
How you know? Because they married?
Yes.
What you trying to say?
I ain't saying nothing. But
yeah, I think I definitely, so even though I'm a fence rider and I can see both points of view, I will say this. I don't think that if I woke up, I would just let you do that if I knew what was happening.
Right.
Because to sit there quietly as you finish feels weird. Like, that's like, I would have to say something like, dang, you could have woke me up or something.
Right.
let me, da 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 da. Or even just if I didn't want to say anything, because at that point in time, we're not up talking. There's no conversation. Put your hands on it.
Right.
Put your mouth on it. Do your thing. So I don't think it would be awkward, but I think it's more awkward to lay there and not do anything. And I think it was for content because were they recording already, like sleep?
I don't know.
Like they had to have acted
Well, so
out this
I'm
scene.
thinking it was for content, but I'm thinking also this probably has happened.
Yeah, I'm sure, because where did you come up with the idea?
Right, because that is weird.
Like I've never woke up and felt this before, so I couldn't even fathom.
I'm gonna wake you up, Jack. That's all to it. I'm gonna wake you up.
I know it.
I'm gonna wake you up.
I know.
I'm gonna yeah.
This is partially the reason people are like, oh, do you let Dre just go out? Like the last time you went out, no, not the last time you went out, but before, like you will come back in the house 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I better go to sleep, take me a little nap. And then when I know you coming back, I'm gonna set me an alarm to get up. Because I am somebody who don't wake me up out my sleep. Like I'm sleep. It probably took me a long time to get to sleep. And then here you come in here, hey, how you doing?
I ain't no hey, how you doing?
Well, I'm saying that for
okay, I got
for censorship purpose, even though we're supposed to be unfiltered. But like, I don't know, that's crazy. And then I do think that part of it, as wives, you do have to understand, and as husbands, there's some responsibilities that you did sign up for. And if you don't want him out here lollygagging, going to get his gas tank filled, you might want to do some self-service. Okay. Do you know that I went to training last week out in rural North Carolina, as we'll put it. And there was a self-service gas station.
Oh, you don't see one of them no more.
I said, I thought only New Jersey had these things nowadays, but...
Oh, you mean, what you call service?
Yeah, like where they come pump the gas for you.
Yeah.
I was like, so I had to end up getting gas, and he was like, how much gas you want? And I was like, back away from my car?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, no, man, I work for the gas station. I was like, can I do it myself? Because I don't know you. How did I not know this is like some crazy lunatic? And then
you offended him.
No. I probably did, but it wasn't like he was just saying, let me pump your gas. He was like, where's your card? Give me your pay. I'm in a car and you asking me for my debit card in the window, and I'm like, I don't know you. Hey, how you doing?
What was the store?
It was a 76. It was the the orange. I mean, it was. It was an old school gas station.
I haven't seen one of them since.
He didn't come up and be like, do you want 87, 89, 93? He said, what's your form of payment? Mm-hmm. Bro, why we already talking about pricing? Wait a minute. So.
Here you go. And give me 87.
He was just going to run off with my card.
He could have.
People crazy these days. So.
But it's crazy how we didn't even think of that back in the day, though, because I remember my mama, she never got.
We didn't have no debit card back in the day.
But
you did just hand us some cash.
Just hand some cash. That's even worse.
And they could just run off.
Right.
That would have been
But we knew he worked there because the gas station we used to go to, he used to be sitting on the bucket waiting for a car to pull up.
And in my fault, I didn't actually even notice where he came from. Yeah. So I didn't see him until I parked the car and I got ready to get out. And as soon as I opened my door, he was standing like right there. Mm-hmm. He was like, oh, I got it. What's your form of payment?
I think it was called
full service.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Self-service. When you do yourself full service, is when they come out.
That joker said, I got it. What's your form of payment? I said, oh, no, I put my own gas. He was like, no, I work for the gas station. I said, I'm sure you do.
Offended that man. He just trying to
I'm sure you do.
Earn his paycheck.
I said, I'll make sure to gas my car before I go back to training next month. No. Either I'm going to go to a different gas station because I probably did offend him.
You offended him.
But I ain't never had nothing happen like that before, so.
I know 2025.
Anywho, did you have anything else?
I do not.
Okay, that is wonderful. Well, ladies and gents, me and Dre will be celebrating 10 years of anniversary on May the 9th. And we are leaving to go out of town here soon. And
so if you want our cash app, we can
give you that. Want our cash app, because not you sounding real
we'll make an Amazon list.
You remember we went to somebody's housewarming and they was like, oh, we don't want no gifts. We just want cash app. Just bring your cash. Baby, get this 50 cent and go somewhere, sit down.
I seen a post the other day I wanted to tag my sister in, but I ain't want to stir no
Don't
problems
you
with
stir
said
no
person.
pot. I said, how uncouth are we being? Like, what?
Yeah, I won't even say what the post said because I'm gonna get in trouble. But
Don't.
I didn't tag. I wanted to tag my sister so bad.
No. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be our episode for this week. Remember, next week there will not be an episode, but we will be back after Mother's Day with an episode, I hope. But anywho, if you are looking for us, you can find us at unfilteredspot@gmail.com. That is unfilteredspot@gmail.com. We are on Facebook and Instagram at Unfiltered Spot. And if you want to visit our website, it is theunfilteredspot.com.
And we will be opening up a Cash App so you can go ahead and send them funds for our anniversary.
We barely can get y'all to talk to us on Facebook. You think they're going to Cash App
They
us?
might.
Like, I barely can get them just to hit the like button. They want to send me DMs. Don't send me a DM. We want you to comment under the post. Comment under this YouTube video. Comment there so that we can have some engagement. If any of this resonates with you, do leave us a comment, and we would love some advice letters. I haven't been to work, like in the building, to get any advice stuff, so hopefully it'll be back. Anyways, until next time,